Hey, welcome back everyone to Sim Aviator. Very happy Tuesday to all of you guys. Welcome aboard everyone. I'm DJC, hello, welcome to the stream. Captain Flight Wings, welcome. Says, hey, are you United 518? Yes we are, sir, yes we are. And we got someone here. Who's the one flying with us? Most likely it's someone of you guys. Thank you so much for joining, whoever that is. Let me know in the chat. Drew Stone 77, my friend, hello, welcome my friend. Hope all is well, Drew. Big up to you, my friend, big up to you, man. Anyway, here we are in the United 737 MAX 7, ladies and gentlemen, and we are at DCA with this beautiful made engines and the entire plane, of course. But here we are. Let's get started, and we are going to be doing the LaGuardia Expressway visual. We once did this approach on our 100 subscriber special. We've come a long way after that, and let's see if we can do a better job this time than we did last time on the 100 subscriber special. And now we're at 500, almost 520 now. Oh, Captain Flightwing says I'm right next to you. Also, that is him. That is Captain Flightwings right here. Captain Flightwings, thank you so much for joining the flight, and we will get started as there is no ATC available, so we should be good to go here in a second. Let's jump straight into the cockpit, and I am gonna bring you guys the flight plan up. There we go. Perfect. So before I do that, music, stop. I'm gonna bring up the other music that we have, and let's do this. Alright, here we go. There's my flight plan right here, and first things first, we're just gonna keep an eye on the cruise cost index, which is 30, and then we got a cruise altitude of 290, as well as the fuel, and we'll go to the payload part and get the fuel thing done here. Here we go. Alright, wonderful. So payload is 15.2 and fuel is 4.9. That's not a lot of fuel. That's barely any fuel, isn't it? Anyway, let's go fuel weight and balance payload. Let's go to payload once again. We are doing 15.2 tons here. Oh, let's put 15.2 and go back. Fuel, we're gonna have to defuel here, so fuel is 4.9. I don't even know why we load up with that much fuel. So we go back and call the fuel truck. That's well under. Captain Flightwing says, just got my Vatsim model matching working. Man, that's wonderful. I didn't. Oh wait, did you just disappear or did I get disconnected? I don't know, man. Or did you disappear? Well, man, that's good, man. You should be able to see us. Hopefully you see us as the MAX in the 737 and the United livery, my friend. Alrighty, so that is done. We have our personal assistant fueling us up on every flight of the 737s. Any of the 737s, we got this woman. That is wonderful. Anyway, guys, alright, so we are making sure we have ground power. We're gonna go ahead, turn on the probe heat, and we're gonna make sure the yaw damper is on. Cruise altitude for today is going to be flight level 290, so not too high. It's a pretty short flight here. So 290 on there, and making sure all the lights are off, which they are, while we continue with our defueling right here. Yep, as you can see, the fuel is going down, and this one says nav data out of date, but trust me, we got the accurate nav data. As you can see, we got to 2104, which is the latest. Anyway, let's do this. KDCA is our reference airport, and we are at gate 40, I believe. So let's just check that out. Yep, we're at gate 40. Right there, 40. Alright, that's good. Let's go to the route. Got KDCA, KLGA. This is gonna be good, guys. Let me go ahead and download the SimBrief flight plan for this one, and we should be out of here in no time. Just waiting for it. All right. There we go. Downloaded. Done. Close it, and we're gonna go. Flight number for today is United 518. Let's put that there. And company route is KDCA KLGA 01. Let's put that in there. Activate, execute. That is good. We're still waiting for the defueling to complete. We're still left with about 8,000 tons. We're just carrying 5 tons. Sorry, not 8,000 tons, but 8 tons is approximately what's left, and we need to still defuel it. So we'll just wait for the perf initialization. Let's quickly go to departures and arrivals, and we're gonna go and try to get the ACARs here. Let's do ADIS request, KDCA. That in, hit the send button, wait for that to come up. Captain Flightwing says, are you sure you filed the flight plan? I gotta figure that out. No, I haven't. Thank you so much for reminding me, buddy. I just gotta do it real quick. KDCA, KLGA. Thank you, man. Really appreciate that. I almost forgot. Because the last stream we flew was off Vatsim, so I was like, the habit is gone. Anyway, let me bring up the route here real quick. It's not a bad route. And we're gonna go ahead and enter there. And just put something very special in the remarks section. There we go. 1 second as I file the flight plan. And that should be good to go. We're not a heavy aircraft. The flight plan is filed. Oh, no worries, man. No worries, Captain Flightwings. It's all good. We're back to the lonely airport. No one's... Let's actually see if we have anyone here. Like, so that's runway 19, or do we have anyone like on the river visual or something? Nope. There's pretty much no one flying in here. And at the airports, as again, no one's here. We're on a ghost airport, ladies and gentlemen. We are at an airport where there's no one on Vatsim today. Yeah, Tuesdays are pretty, I would say, quiet on Vatsim. We got the ATIS information. We have a 350 at 11 knots and altimeter 3007. So let's go ahead and set the altimeter first. Here, I gotta get rid of that. Now let's do 3007 and make sure on the other side. All right, so those are synced, so that's good. And then for departure, we got winds are 350. So the best bet is runway 33 here, depending on the wind. So just gotta make sure we have that looks like a short runway. Let's check it out. We can try doing a short runway takeoff here. Oh no, not La Guardia. Alright, let's bring up the charts. And runway 33 is 5,000 feet. Is that going to be enough? We could do like flaps 10 takeoff maybe. I think 5 and 15 are the takeoff configs. Not really sure about that, but we could either do that, which is runway 33, or we could just go take runway 1. Yeah, let's just take runway 1. We don't want to mess things up unless you guys want to see us take off from a very short runway. Up to you guys. Alrighty. So we got that. Let's see if you. I'm just gonna wait. And in the meantime, I'll just clear up our departure, which is Doctor 5 departure. So I'm just gonna quickly go ahead and make sure we have that covered. Doctor 5 on the departure and AGAR transition. And then looks like we got no requests, so we're gonna take runway 1 for departure. And let's go to the legs page. That looks good. Arrivals at LaGuardia. We're going to be on Corey for arrival. So let's select that, and transition is AGAR. And if we go to the legs page, that is looking perfect. So you got Apple, Proud, and things like that. So that is done. Our defueling is completed. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done. Zero fuel weight 4.9. Reserves for today, let me bring up that flight plan one more time. And reserves, alternate plus reserves is about 2.5 tons. Wow, so we're pretty much just burning very low fuel. Cost index is 30 as we had recollected before, and cruise altitude is 290 according to SimBrief. We're gonna go ahead and check the cruise winds here. 272 at 90. 290, and top of climb outside air temperature is going to be top of climb minus 39. Let's do that, and this is good to go. So outside air temperature currently, it says engine failed. Like, I don't even know why it says engine failed. But outside air temperature is 18. So let's go ahead and put that. It's good. We're gonna do a derated takeoff and not a derated climb. We're gonna go flaps 5. CG is set to 26.1. Get our respeeds going. Trim is 4.39, which should be around there. Now we got some announcements going here, and we speeds are done. 145 is our V2. It's not too heavy. Let's just go ahead and get that. 145. And heading for this runway is going to be 007. That's a James Bond takeoff that we're going to be doing. Wonderful. Keep the initial climb to about 10,000 feet since we got no ATC going on, so we will make sure just before that we can just go ahead and make sure we have the departure, which is Doctor 5, and we got no initial climb requirements. Just making that sure. If we have, we gotta have to maintain that. So at Doctor, it says you gotta be at 5,000 or above, which is not a problem at all. And that's above 4,000, so above 1,500, so that is fine. That is absolutely fine. Oh, we're going to go over the river. That's pretty neat. And then, yep, Doctor, and then A-guard. So we got no, so we can safely climb to 10,000 feet. That should be no factor. With that being said, let me get rid of the flight plan. Don't need it anymore. And good to go. Tristan says LaGuardia is a fun airport. I've never been there personally, but I've heard a lot of bad things about it. That is for sure. Anyway, here we go. So 145. Heading is set. Altitude is set. We are almost ready to go here. Check the legs page. It's all good. We're gonna go ahead and turn on the APU here. And make sure we have the APU bleed on. We can turn the packs off. We're looking good. Let's check everything else. Yep. Nothing else looks good. Wonderful, guys. We're ready to get out of here. Get the flight directors on. Oh my goodness. No. That was not what I meant. Was what I wanted to do. There we go. So that is the runway heading, and it says Revly. So we're gonna have to do a left turn. I don't know why it's showing like that. It should show along the runway intercept. There is no runway. There is actually an intercept heading, and then we gotta turn straight away. So we'll see. We'll have to hand fly that part of the what do you call it? The departure. APU gens are on. Let's go ahead and call Pushback tug here. Start Pushback.
Hey Captain, let me know where you want this thing.
And we want to go here. Don't have ATC online, so clearance is presumed. We're gonna go to 122.8 on Unicom, and we're gonna make a radio check if there's anyone indeed. There's our Pushback tug coming in through the buildings. Washington traffic, United 518 radio check. Alright, no one's here. Just like the stream. Here we go, yeah, absolutely no one here. Yep. And just one last time I'll check the, yep. the Xpilot and confirming that there is no one here. Alrighty.
Alright, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
KDCA, man, welcome. How you doing, my friend? Nice to see you, buddy. Hope all is well. Hope you're able to get back to your sim. I really hope so. But welcome, man. Nice to see you, buddy. Alrighty. Pushback tug is coming in. Look at those engines, man. Look at those engines. One more time, just one last time. We're making sure we're gonna disconnect the ground power here. GPU disconnect. There we go. Everything is looking good. Let's make some announcement here.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Toes connected, bypass pens inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Alright, so we got...
just a few more minutes, we'll have all the doors closed and ready to begin our pushback and taxi out from on time.
Making sure the doors are closed, everything is good. We're gonna go ahead
An important safety video demonstration of
and disconnect
I'd like to
the
thank you
parking brake here.
Light them up.
And engine number 1 to ground. Look for that into rotation. We got that, and we're gonna bring up our flight controls camera here.
Allow you to do that. You'll be able to tune into channel 9 of our audio entertainment system, and we'll have channel 9 available for you once we begin the taxi.
There we go, 16, 18%. Let's give it some fuel and hear that engine come alive. Oh, wonderful, man. That's really great to hear, DJ, man. Wow. You should fly with us someday, buddy. Absolutely. Yeah, it doesn't look good, right? Doesn't look good that we have like an empty airport. Hey, DJ, are you on the Discord by any chance? I am not sure. Are you on our Discord? Super rusty, man. It happens even if I don't fly for a week or two. What's that guy doing? He's doing something very weird here. There we go. There's literally no one coming in. There's literally no one coming in or out. This is like a dead airport right now.
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Let's set the parking brake, and we are gonna go ahead. Oh my god, I messed up the trim.
And we're disconnecting, so give me just a moment.
Go back a little. Yeah, 4.23 is around there. Thank god I remember that value. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. No worries, man. Yeah, just wanted to know. Just wanted to know. Alright, fuel pressure is low on these tanks, so we don't need those, so we can turn them off. I'm gonna switch to engine power. Actually, let's just keep that going. We still don't have the engine number 2 alive. So let's go ground. Just waiting for it. 10, 11, 12, and 15%. Almost motoring. Fuel in.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the left. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for the pushback. Stream clipping. What do you mean by clipping? Is it the sounds that are clipping, or what is clipping? Oh my god, I don't have no clue what's happening here. Checking on the other device, looks good so far. Let me know what the problem is. I can try to fix it. Let me see if there's anything on YouTube that's causing any sort of problems here. YouTube said excellent connection. I am not really sure, but here we have engines. Both engines have started up. We're gonna go ahead and switch to engine power here. Turn off the APU bleed, and we're gonna go. Oh, we forgot to turn on our beacon light, so unfortunately. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, no. Okay, thank god the APU was not on. Alright, stream seems fine. Okay. Oh, that's good to know, Drew, but I don't know why DJ. Maybe something with your internet connection then. Oh man, I get scared every time someone says like, the stream is not working fine. All right, packs on. Not forgetting this time. The last time we had a big problem. People died on our plane because the packs weren't on. Window heat needs to be turned on. I didn't see that. That is good. All right, looking good. APU is coming off. We're gonna go ahead and check our flight controls here. Set the auto brake to RTO. And flight controls test coming up in 1 second. Here we go. Aileron. What is that? What is that? Alright, ailerons look good. Elevators. Rudders. And we're good to go. Back to the engine view. And we are gonna go ahead turn on our taxi lights and runway turn off lights. And Washington traffic, United 518, taxiing runway 1, DCA. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and check our taxi diagram here. We're gonna go straight ahead and take a Juliet all the way down. We'll cross runway 4, and then we'll take Juliet onto the end of the runway. Alright, here we go. Parking brakes off. Chief Sim Pilot, hello. Nice to see you, man. Beautiful stream, beautiful landing. I couldn't watch the second leg if you did it. I had to complete the work before I get to this stream, but man, that landing was beautiful. Like, even with that just a little bit of flare, it was still pretty good, man. Really loved it. Welcome aboard, my friend. Alrighty. Alright, throttles down. And DCA traffic, United 518, taxiing runway 1 via Juliet. Absolutely, man. You're the man, buddy. Alright, guys. We are gonna go on Juliet, so we have the markings right down there. And we will take those. We got the taxi lights on here. Once we are on Juliet, we'll go flaps to our takeoff position, which is flaps 5. We might probably end up using the entire length of the runway. Not that we're super heavy, we're not carrying too much fuel, so shouldn't be a problem with a derated takeoff. Shouldn't be a problem. Alright, here we go. Bring the throttles down. Juliet. Which one is Juliet? Is that Juliet? Oh my god. Okay, that is Juliet, because that one would take us to the runway. Yep, that is perfect. Just give it a little bit of differential thrust to keep us going through that turn. I think I need to give it more thrust from both the engines. And here we go. Like it's stuck there. Faulty taxi techniques. That's to blame for. Faulty taxi techniques. That's one thing. So when you have your wheels completely turned, you don't want to apply thrust because the wheels are turned and they're not going to move forward. So that was the mistake I was making. So keep that in mind. Not to repeat the same mistakes. All right. There we go, bringing back to idle thrust. Now we're doing 20 knots. We're gonna go flaps 1, 2, and just making sure flaps 5.
All carry-on note to be on. Exit pathways will illuminate and guide you to the exits. Each of the 6 exits is marked with a
flaps are coming out.
Please look around now and locate the 2 exits nearest your seat. The closest.
Just making sure. Oh, alright. We ended up on flaps 10. Alright, flaps 5 now. I knew it. It looked like slightly more flaps than it had to be. So idle thrust. Let's just bring that going. Why is the APU? I think we didn't turn it off yet. That's why. APU bleed is off and packs are on. Wonderful. Flaps are looking good. And Washington traffic, United 518 crossing runway 4, Washington. And there we go. Crossing the runway right now. Just want to make sure real quick. Not that I can see anyone. Oh, he's a Dulles, so that's fine. Let's get back to idle thrust. And those are not the landing lights, they are the taxi lights. That's how they have it on the Maxes. Whoa. Alright, here we are. Let's slow down here. Alright, so we're gonna go transponder TARA. Let's just follow that line there. We're just gonna hold short here for our final takeoff checklist. Here we go. Engine start switch is continuous. Landing lights on, strobe lights on. All the other lights are coming on as well, except we don't need the lower lights. Alright. Wonderful. Takeoff. Flaps are set to 5. Engine start switch is continuous. Auto brakes to RTO. VNAV is armed. LNAV is and will be flying. Hand flying the departure, and we're good to go. Let's turn on the clock. Here we go. Get your togas in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Washington traffic, United 518 departing runway 1, Washington. Looks good. Toga. Chief is here with the toga. Alrighty. There we go. Here we go. Auto throttle is armed. We got another toga. We got to do this. Alright, engines to 40%. Stable. Toga. Speed building up.
80 knots.
Checked. A little crosswind.
E1
rotates. Gear up. Here we go.
400.
We're hand flying this. Now we gotta start turning left here. Flight directors are showing something else, but we gotta follow the departure. And Washington traffic, United 518 departing runway 1 and departing westbound. Alright, here we go. 2,000 feet, we are on there, going inbound to that waypoint which had the restriction of 1500 or above. Let's just bring that down just a little. Let's bring the nose down here as the flight director suggests. It's probably too much of a nose down, but we gotta have to do that. Otherwise, if and when we get our autopilot going, it's gonna cause problems. Here we go. Just bringing that nose down here. Flaps coming to 1. And here we go. Building up airspeed. And flaps up. Let's go autopilot here, and LNAV should take us to Quadrant. That's our next waypoint. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of here. Still a little flyby of that departure. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's raise that nose up. There we go. Roll up and roll out, says Drewstone. Wonderful. Alright, 250, coming up on 250 knots. We are climbing 6,000 feet and crossing that. We're just waiting here. Next waypoint is a leak. We can just vector ourselves direct to Doctor here. Actually, you know what? I don't want to mess anything up. Just I'm flying the published departure because I don't want to breach the airspace. Just in case. Let me just zoom that out a little and see how it goes. Actually, we can now go to Doctor, so that's cool. Proceed direct Doctor. There we go. We should be making that turn. Hopefully we haven't caused any trouble. Outside air temperature is 10 degrees right now. Just gonna go ahead and turn on the anti-ice here. Just in case, you know. Here we go. Just went passing through the clouds. We are still following the departure. 10,000 feet. Let's continue that climb here to 15,000 and the rest of it. I am gonna go ahead and set it to altitude here. Mouse can go away. Alright, see ya, DJ. Let's just keep climbing to about 29,000 feet. That's our cruise altitude for today. Roll out. Here we go. Completely in the clouds. And we're still climbing. Speed is rising. 29,000 feet is here. Let's go ahead and align our heading bug to our next heading. I mean, I could show you a window view right now, but there's pretty much nothing to see. Let's see. Just about there on the heading bug, just in case. Right, someone's departing Dulles, and we are up and over the clouds. So that's pretty neat. That is absolutely neat. That is so cool, guys. That is so cool. Let's go ahead and bring the music back in. And we got some announcements going on here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And we can now go ahead and move the controls camp. That's looking good. Ladies and gentlemen, very warm welcome into the air now. We're gonna go ahead and... Okay, we just got the level off announcement, so we'll wait for it. Here we go. That is such a nice view into the clouds. I think I haven't set that up, but or I may have. I'm not sure, but it's in the description too. What's up with the frames? Oh, frames are looking good. Actually, yep, we're getting about 27 frames, I guess. Yeah, that's not too bad. We can manage that. Yeah, but we got... Yeah, it's in the description. I gotta add that command. Not gonna lie. But guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, don't forget to hit that like button. And if this is your first time on the channel, please do appreciate. Please do consider subscribing. Would really appreciate the support, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be going down into LaGuardia very soon. It's a pretty short flight, as you can see. We got the top of climb and top of descent in the same frame. So that should show how short a flight that is. Mars Aviation, loud engines. Alright, let me do this here. Alright. That better? Alright. Captain Flightwing says, where did you get that hat? Oh, it is a monster. Yeah, I got it made for myself. Captain Flightwings. No, just kidding, man. It's from Amazon. You can get it as well. It's a pretty neat hat. I am not a real world pilot, so I don't have that. I just got it off Amazon. go. Let's go into a little cruise here. We can maybe go reduce that exterior sound as well. Why is that not reducing? Okay. Just like that. Oh, loud engines is a compliment. Okay. Why is that not working? Wow. Did I just break it? Oh no, now it's working. Okay, interesting. Oh yeah, I don't really want it to be super loud that it cuts out the volume. There we go. That should be good enough. Maybe too low. That should be. Hope so. Loud engine was a compliment. Oh god. I was like, okay, maybe it's too loud. It's, you know, going into your ears. Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty, guys. This is beautiful. We're gonna be in for a treat. We did, for all of you guys who just joined, the last we flew this approach was on our 100 subscriber special when I did not know something like this existed, like the Expressway visual approach. And wait, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna continue that story. We're past 10,000 feet, long time ago. We're gonna go taxi lights, runway turn-off lights, and strobe lights to steady, and we're gonna go altimeter to standard. So that's better now. All right, sound is just right. Wonderful. Yeah, these Maxes have great sounds. I have to say that. Let's go that. All right. Yes, I was saying I had attempted this approach. I actually can bring it up and show you guys how that approach went. Flightwing says, got to go study for the test tomorrow. See ya. Man, good luck with your test. And yeah, sure, man. Hope to see you on the landing. Have good luck studying, buddy. Hey, wait, what are we doing? All right, we're just turning. We're just turning. All right, that's good. Yes, I will show you guys the approach we made on our 100 subscriber special. I did not know an approach like that existed. You know, all the people who were on the stream were like, I was going to Guardia anyway, but I did not know like there was something like an Expressway visual. And then people on the stream were like, you know, hey, shoot for the Expressway visual. And I'm like, I don't know how to do it. And people were pretty much like, okay, we'll help you through the chat. And somehow we managed to get it up there, but I had no sight picture whatsoever. So we're gonna go ahead and show you. Let me bring that up real quick. Let me see. I gotta find that one. Yeah, it is boring to study, man. I've personally been that guy who hates studying, but at the end of the day, I know that, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, buddy. There's time and space for everything, and you know, one day you'll be like me. No more studies, just work throughout the day and then go ahead and stream, man. It's all good. It's all good. Let me see if I can find it live. It's gonna be far away. This is not going to be on this page. That 100 subs, found it. Alright, the stream is muted. I will go ahead and bring it up for you guys to see. So, Streamlabs, here we go. Screen. Alright, I hope you guys can see this. We were at 109 subscribers. I was not wearing any hat. I had the green screen though, which is cool. I got the green screen very early on in my streaming career, which has been a great use, I would say the least. Alright, so here we are on the Zeebo 737. We're doing it on the Max now, but I'm cheating here because I had no clue what to do, and we are on the visual already, on the heading 085. And we're not on the line, but so it's all messing up. And then we're at 2,500 feet, and I was supposed to start descending, and I'm trying to look for twin tanks, but I couldn't find it because it was not there. Twin tanks were way before we turned, so that was the first mistake. I was trying to look for those twin tanks. Well, actually, I haven't turned yet. I'm going straight, but the twin tanks are somewhere on the left, and I was looking like right in front, so we couldn't find it. Hope we find it this time though. Yeah. So then I'm gonna go. Alright, just have a look at the plane here. We're good with that. Let's just go a little bit to the front. And then suddenly I realized, oh my god, I have to descend a lot. We're now following the expressway slightly to the right of it. This was the last time we did. We had Shaq and we had John and we had like quite a bunch of people helping us out in the chat. And I started the turn. I think I started this turn early, and that's what messed everything else up on this one. So I was supposed to wait for that turn, but I started making that turn. But even though we were still out there, and the weather wasn't the great. It wasn't the greatest, and I had no clue where to find the runway. Now I know it's on the right edge of this place, so I had to cheat. I had to cheat on this one, and I had to pause it because I had no clue where the runway was. I couldn't see the runway here. It was like everything was super dark, so I like, okay, where's the runway? And then I zoom in, I pause it, I zoom in, I realize, okay, that's where it is, and then I try correcting, and it's like pretty late on that. So we go straight, start that turn again, and the Zebo was my trusted plane, and it has always been that. So I was really thankful that I was flying this plane and not any other plane. But we kind of kept turning even though we were on the runway, and we're like, okay, I just gotta have to bring her down, and cutting it out, getting back on the center line, and then drifting off, obviously. Now we got a pretty decent landing. That was negative 159. That was pretty cool. That was absolutely pretty cool. And we got some replays and stuff going. But this time we're going to try to do better in terms of approach. Not necessarily beat the landing rates, but beat the approach. Like, do a better approach, do a more controlled approach, not having to pause anything or things like that. So that's what I'm planning to do this time. Let's see what we can do. I haven't flown this approach ever since, but it's just about the, what do we call it? The experience that I've gained so far streaming all these planes and things like that. I would really want to beat that approach and make it a better approach. Alright, so that is good enough. Let's go back to the non-screen version. Tristan says, do you have the Magnite? Yes, I do, but I haven't updated it yet, Drew. Is there anything specific that you would like me to check on that? Yeah, they have made some great visual changes to that airplane. The systems really need some work. Oh my god! All this time we're on top of descent. Are you kidding me? We're on top of descent, just like that. Why? I should have chosen a longer flight. Oh my god, this is very short. This is very, very short, my friends. Anyway, we're coming up on top of descent here. That is gonna be crazy. Just checking on Vatsim here. We got Bradley, we got Philadelphia, we got TTN. I don't even know what that stands for, but we have nothing. We have nothing in. We got Montreal Center. But we got nothing in New York, so I think we're good to go as long as we're not in Boston airspace. So one good thing is that we can actually go ahead and just shoot for the approach ourselves, and without the ATC denying it and having to disconnect and things like that. Reset MCP altitude. Oh my god, we just passed top of descent. Altitude. We're gonna be done with this in like what, 30 more minutes. That's small. That's small for a stream. Let's just go 18,000 feet here, and let's start that descent. Is the airplane starting it by itself? No. We're gonna go level change, and then we're gonna go for VNAV here. VNAV should try and bring us down. It is not. It is making us climb for some reason. We're just gonna continue descending via level change, hold the 280 knots on the descent, and we'll see how it goes. TTN is a text to number. No, that's the. No, it's the ground is online at that whatever that airport is. Let me check out what it is. Request controller info. Okay, it doesn't have any info. Okay. Yeah, so it is actually an airport. It's got an Addons and it has a ground controller on it. The way to project more temps and to show pilots where they're flying control. Okay. Okay. That was smart. You got me there. I'm right here trying to correct you. But we're gonna need speed brakes here. I'm gonna give it some speed brakes here on the descent, just to get down faster. We're gonna go ahead and bring up the charge at LaGuardia. This is a horribly short stream. We're getting there. Okay, that's fine. Airport diagram 10-9, so we got that going. We're gonna have arrival. We're gonna be on the Corey 4 arrival, and back approach. We're gonna shoot for the Expressway visual, and we're also gonna need the frequencies for ILS. Oh, actually, we could just tune in the. Oh my God, what did I? All right, so I could just tune in the VOR for this for the ILS on the VOR. We got it. We have that information here, so we don't have to open up another chart. All right, that's looking good. So that's the Hudson River, that's the East River. We're gonna follow the expressway, which is right here, and as soon as it starts turning outwards, we will go with that left turn. It's gonna be a steep turn. It's gonna be more than a 90-degree turn. Yeah, definitely more than 90 degree. If we extend that 90 degrees like that, so that's more than a 90 degree of turn. This is gonna be interesting. We're gonna cross dials and went to twin tanks at 2,500 or above, so we prefer to be at 2,500 because this is just 6 miles. We're preferring that. We are gonna go check out. Oh, by the way, twin tanks is, I think, DMB 4.9, so dials is at DMB 4.9, so we're gonna go with that. Let's go back to the arrival chart here. Big arrival chart. At Corey, we gotta be at 10,000. Oh my goodness, we're never gonna make it. We're never gonna make it at Corey, or maybe we can. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. All right, 13,000 and above. We can just try going back to VNAV here. Let's just do that. Let's see. Oh, can we stop doing that? Can we stop that, please? Yeah, we need to continue that descent, please. Alright. Alright guys, make sure you join the Discord if you haven't already. Got some fun stuff going on there. Oh my goodness. So rusty. Alright, let's check the landing altitude here. Which is going to be LaGuardia 31 is 307 feet. So pretty much you will keep it at 0. That's fine. We can now turn off the anti-ice. No longer need that. Alright, under. Let's do this exclamation point metardest. I'm gonna have to set up the altimeter. We have to set up the speed as well. We're descending. We're supposed to make that 13,000 here. Let's just give it some speed brakes. Help make that restriction if we can. Metar destination of 31016. That's really strong winds. We got altimeter 3001. 3001 right there. So that's. We're not making. Yeah, but 13,000 or above, so that's fine. The next one is going to be 11,000, so let's bring that down. 11,000 or above. That's good. We are doing this. All right, so let's set up our approach here, real quick. We don't have much time, so we're gonna go 110.5 on the nav radios. All right, just for you guys, 110.5. Go 110.5 on both of those. We got 110.5, and the course is 044. Let's go there. Alright, I think we don't need the speed brakes anymore. Let's put them to armed position here and continue that course. Correction 044. This is ridiculously small flight. Like I'm feeling shameful about it. Alright, 044. Alright, here we go. So that is all set up. Good. We're doing good so far. Just making sure how that's gonna look like. We're gonna go make sure we got Apple Proud. Let me check that we got. So we don't have this. Just check here. Apple Proud, and then from there, this is runway 4. So we can put in dials, DIALS here, and let's see how it looks like. Alright, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. At dials, we'll go heading, let's check that out, 0, oh, let's continue that descent. Let's continue that descent, sorry about that, level change. I'm gonna go slow on the speed here, 250 knots. We have to have our descent management perfect. At dials, we're supposed to be at 2,500, not less. And LaGuardia traffic, United 518, descending via the Quarry for arrival in LaGuardia. Alright, so speed down to 250 knots. And we're gonna continue that descent here. We're gonna go all the way down to 6,000, making sure we don't have any restrictions here whatsoever on that arrival chart. So let's check that out. We got, yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We're doing fine. We gotta come down. We gotta come down, and we gotta slow down as well. So we're gonna have to use speed brakes a lot more than we think. So let's go. Taxi lights on. Runway turnoffs can come on. Landing lights can come on. Strobe lights can come on. Engine start switches can go to continuous. Let's set the auto brake here to 2. And we have to do our descent speeds here. So init ref, flaps 30, speed is 144, which is a little bit on the higher side. So we're gonna do 30 and then 147. Let's do a 148. Yeah, we're gonna be coming down way too fast. All right, so 30 at 148. We're looking good so far. Hope that we're looking good. There we go. All right, let's bring up the flight controls cam back. Always around is the chief, absolutely. Alright, auto brakes are set to 2, speed brakes are armed. We're gonna have to continue that descent. It's not too bad, doesn't look that bad. We'll just continue with this, but we will have to slow down at Minsk. Once we get to Minsk, we'll try slowing down a little. Oh my god, my nerves are coming on. Alright, so for this approach, I'm gonna have to cut down the music early. Lights are on. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I am nervous. I'm nervous for sure. We're on idle thrust, ascending to about 6,000 feet. Which music is this? It was Ixon. So that's the only one we play. That's the only one we play. I still have to figure out the other ones. I know Chief had recommended quite a few of them. But one of them had like, you had to put in every song you play in the description, and that's hard to do. So I couldn't do that. Alright, so that is LaGuardia, I guess? Or is that JFK? No, that is... What airport is that? I don't think that's LaGuardia. Yeah, LaGuardia's got like one runway like that and one like that. Yeah, that is not LaGuardia. What airport could that be? Anyway, let's just keep focusing here. We got some plane above us who's descending. Let's continue that descent down to 4,000 here. Continue that. Let's give it some speed brakes here just to speed it up a little bit, and we can also use this opportunity to slow down to about 220 knots. We're gonna have to be configured pretty soon on this. Oh my godness. I don't know what the airport that is. We could actually use this one. And that is... Oh, that is Newark. That is Newark Airport, ladies and gentlemen. That is so cool. That's why these approaches are like so crazy. Alright, heading needs to be on... let's go back to this one. It's to be on 085. Let's bring that up. Alright. Imagine flying to Newark. Those clouds, man, I recommend an alternative. I don't see these clouds are too bad. I like them. They're pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, here we go. 6,000 and descending. Speed brake is still out. We're gonna go down to 210 knots. Just keep it there. Just keep it there. Yep, yeah, Teterboro as well. There we go. The problem with volumetric is that I don't want to get them because my performance is gonna suck if I get volumetric. Let's continue that descent here. We gotta slow down even more. Let's do IAS here. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go 180 knots. Now we're gonna go flaps 1. And we're gonna go flaps 2. We got the VOR in there, so that is good. The VOR tested here. Just try it out once. Yep. Hopefully soon, my friend. All right, so looking good. Looking good. Altimeter is set, which is great news, and we're gonna go flaps 5. There, we gotta keep that descent going, and just bring this down to 2,500. I think we no longer need the speed brakes here. Let's just bring them to armed position. We're doing early configuration here. Before dials, we're going to be gear down flaps 15. Also, yeah, I don't know, man. It's still pretty far away. It's still pretty far away. 750. We just did 500, man. Still pretty far away, unless a miracle happens and we hit it in like a month or so, but that's not gonna happen. Oh, you got a long way to go, but never too early to ask. Exactly. Exactly. We got a long way to go. Alright, here we go. Descending to 4,100. Just gonna bring that down a little. We're gonna be heading 085. I will take manual control. At least on the A350. Yeah, absolutely, man. That thing is slippery. That thing is really slippery. Alright, let's see. Let's see what we got. Let's go down to flaps 5 speed. Hey! It is fun, man. I am super nervous right now, but let's see how we do it then. With smaller jets like these, you can have more to play around with, absolutely. But slippery 737s are very slippery birds as well. Don't ever forget that. They cannot descend and slow down at the same time. It's either of it. So here we are.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go. 170 knots. Fine, we're doing good. Speed brake is not required. They are armed indeed. We're rocking flaps 5 here. Here we go. That's why I fly the Airbus. Yeah, Airbuses slow down like real crazy. Absolutely, they slow down like anything. Working on the 737. It's a treat to fly. It's a treat to fly. The 737's my favorite plane. It's a treat to fly, man. If I were to fly one plane for the rest of your life, it has to be the 737-800. Studying the A320, yeah. Alright, here we go. 2,500. We're leveled off pretty early. That's actually very nice. It can help us slow down very nicely.
2,500.
And that's the speed we want to maintain. That's the speed we do want to maintain. Love those engine sounds, man. Love those engine sounds. Okay, that's... Guess what place is that? And guess what place is that? We got a little Statue of Liberty going there. Oh, I never expected that to catch on this flight. I only see it on the wing view, man. I gotta focus on the approach here. We're getting close. We're gonna go flaps 10. And we are gonna slow this thing down to 165 knots. Now we're gonna go... We're just gonna wait just a little bit. Flaps 10 is what we are running. Brooklyn, where I'm from. Wonderful, man. That's Manhattan, and that bridge is a bridge. That is cool. You talking to ATC? No, there's no ATC. There is no ATC. Yep, there's no ATC. LaGuardia traffic. United 518 on Expressway visual inbound. Proud. LaGuardia. Okay, that's Verrazano Bridge. Okay. Interesting. Here we go. We gotta look for the twin tanks here. We're pretty close to that. That's where Dials is. And no, that's a single tank. Where's the other one? Maybe it's not loaded up, but I really think that is twin tanks. Unless it's like underneath us. Yeah, that has to be twin tanks. Oh yeah, that is. There's the second one. So we got the twin tanks in sight. Let's go. Gear down. Get your landing rate predictions in. And we're gonna slow this bird down to flaps 15. And we're gonna slow it down to about final approach speed 148 knots. 2,500 feet is what we're maintaining. I'll shortly be taking control of the airplane here. Oh my goodness. So we got 18 knot wind coming. So when we turn right, we're gonna have a tailwind. That is why we require to be fully configured here. 085 on the heading, and we're gonna come down with the vertical speed. We're not gonna use vertical speed, but we're gonna target a descent rate of about 700 to 800 feet per minute. This is gonna be very interesting. Where's the twin tanks? Right here. I don't have the expressway, the actual expressway in sight. Okay, that's the one, I believe. Just a little here. Just gonna hit heading select there. 10 knots. Perfect. Altimeter 3003. Oh, they changed it, I guess. Let's just do that. And yeah, I think the airport's not loaded up here. Let's go. We're not cheating this time. Let's go heading select. We're gonna have to keep the city field in sight. Look for the tennis center. Yes, absolutely. All right, at inbound, the Dials almost crossing that. I'm gonna go Heading select now, and let's bring the vertical speed down to about 700 feet per minute, 750. Now let's go flaps 20 here. I think I'm just gonna take manual control here. Let's do this. Alright, we got I don't freaking hell see the expressway here. Something's off with the scenery. But now we're gonna continue that descent here. I completely forgot about that. Let's just bring her down. Keep bringing her down. Pitch the nose down. We got the city field in sight. Following nice heading. We are pretty high. We are pretty high. And that's the runway. Just gonna stick to this. We're gonna bring the power down here. Let's continue descending here. We are super high. I have the expressway now in sight, so we're gonna have to turn at that point. Let's just bring her down, bring her down. Let's go flaps 30. Yeah, this is gonna be a failed attempt. Alright. Making the turn now. We gotta lose more altitude. Gotta lose more altitude. That turn will help. Keep an eye on the airspeed.
1,000. The speed stabilizers to approach altitude.
Gotta bring that turn in. Oh my god, the winds! The winds are absolutely pushing us. Alright, my bad. This is fine. We're turning up just fine. This is pretty neat. Bring that throttle. Keep that in. Oh man, what a beautiful turnout. Except that airspeed warning. Here we go.
300.
Oh my god, these winds! Look at that! Oh no, always afloat on this one. Just gonna bring it down. I had no choice. Reversers. We're on auto brakes too. Come on, man. Yeah, this plane always ends up floating. I gotta do this in the Zebo. Alright, auto brakes are slowing us down. And man, you're braking here. Oh my god, what the hell? I did not make that call. My bad. Yeah, that float. This plane just gives me some kind of float here. Oh my god. That float. Yep, I agree. That wasn't a good float, but we got someone take off. That was a close call. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to LaGuardia. We're gonna redo this someday. We're gonna try to do better. We'll try it on the 737. Okay, where are the airport markings? It's all messed up here. Sometimes it's need to. I did not. It just I just kept the power in just a little bit more, and that was what it is. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna smash it down. But that turned out. At least we progressed. We progressed on the approach. That's all I wanted out of this stream. You know, just do it correctly. We were a little high on approach. We forgot the descent. But we recovered well. We calculated the turn perfectly with all those crosswinds coming in from the left. So it was, I could literally feel the plane pushing us to the left, and those gusts. I don't know if there was gusts, but they were pretty strong winds. Tristan says landed. Yeah. Balloon. Yeah, I think we did balloon, man. I'm not gonna lie. We did balloon. But let's go taxi light, landing light. Strobe lights can go back to off. And here we go. Man, we always learn. So I was really scared cutting out the power. I could have probably cut out the power earlier, and especially on this plane, the engines are like, I feel they're like really overpowered. But we made it. We made it. Show us your hanger. No way. Alrighty. Let's do this. We're just gonna go right. We will have a special video that shows up our hangar. That's why I'm planning to do that. And I have to add a little bit more stuff on into our hangar. So once we get done with that, we will go ahead and do it. All right. Let's clean up the auto brakes here and engine start switches. There we go. Setup tour. Yeah, that we do as well. Absolutely. Oh, there's a helipad here. Thank God there's not like a helicopter right there. But here we are. We made it safe. We made it safe. Not the perfect approach as we would have liked. But hey, man, we made it down. We made it down, and I'm just happy that we got ourselves a better approach and a decent landing, except for that float. All right, we got someone coming into land here. Drew says, if you ever fly into this mess of an airport IRL, you really need to thank the person picking you up. Oh my god, yep, absolutely. Let's just go ahead and park here and we can watch him land. All about tech. What's going on, man? Welcome. There we go. Well, that guy's, I think he's not coming here. He's going somewhere else. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna keep my feet onto it. Let's watch him land before we go into the replays. Where'd he go? Where did he go? Uh-oh. Where is he? I don't see him. Well, too bad. Too bad for us. Just one last time checking in. Let's go into some airport. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We don't see him. Anyway, guys, it is time to jump into the replays. Here we go. Give me a second. Here we go. Just waiting for that Vatsim sign to disappear. Alright, here we go. Watch that one. So that is the expressway that we're following. It's pretty neat. I didn't have it in sight for some reason, but we're perfectly on the right heading. Kept following that. And that's the turn we're looking for. I think that's the tennis courts, I believe, if I'm not wrong. And then that's the city field, which we're supposed to go around. The winds are absolutely insane. No, it's the Max 7. It's the Max 7. It's not the Max 6. It is the Max 7. V37M is the IK04 Max 7. But it looks tiny. I gotta probably try getting the Max 9. You know, just get a bigger plane. But here we go. Look at that roll up, including all those winds. That was not bad at all, but the worst part did come down on touchdown. Let's watch it. Yeah, it is pretty small. Alright, the flare coming in, but the power staying in. Oh, dude, that was barely any flare. That was barely any flare, and just that last moment flare to bring us down. Yeah, I mean, we did not balloon, at least you know, that makes me feel good. We did not balloon, we just floated. So yeah, that is something that I think I have to cut down the power early on this plane. Tristan says somehow I managed to get one time to get into LaGuardia as my buddy had landed and walked out as I pulled downstairs. Absolutely. Alright, let's do this from a little runway view. Watch that turn coming in. Just a little bit. That's the beauty of it. Look at that. That is an insane turn. Guys, just watch that turn coming in. Butter? No, we did not get a butter. We got a 200 feet per minute, approximately. I think ballooning is known as ground effects. No, ballooning is basically you're coming down and then you kind of go back up and then start coming. That's ballooning. Float is like you just stay at the altitude, you don't come down under the ground effect. So that's two different things. Float is like you just stay or just lose the altitude very slightly, but if you gain altitude on flare, that's ballooning for you. That's what it is. Guys, make sure if you haven't already, hit that like button. We really appreciate it. And if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button. We are getting there. Alright, let's look at that. Like, we're constantly being pushed around. There's constant aileron inputs. And if you see, no gain in altitude. We're just actually just a little bit of balloon. I have to agree to that. Just a little bit of balloon, but we corrected it and we came down at about, which is not too bad. 200 feet per minute. I'll take that landing any day. Let's watch that approach once again from the window view this time, just to see how the turn feels. Just slightly long. Oh, we're already turning here. So we did manage the altitude pretty well. That's where we are already starting our turn because we realized that there were like 18 knot crosswinds. So yeah, floating is not bad as long as the passengers have a good landing and if the runway permits it. All about Texas info, 70 to 60 feet per minute landing. Alright, here we go. Look at that turn. That is hard. That is absolutely hard on the passengers. Like, we're continuously turning at low altitude and completing that turn here. When will we see Concorde again? Very soon. I already have plans for that. I've decided we're gonna do Concorde once a month. Once a month we'll jump into the Concorde, and for the rest of them we'll give other planes a chance. Let's see how it felt. Yeah, just could have done better. There we go. Yeah, 220 feet per minute. I'll take that. On to our last view. Not keep you for much longer. We actually flew the Concorde. We already flew the Concorde on Sunday, my friend. We flew the Concorde on Sunday. Yeah, man, I really want to fly the Concorde more often, but then I'm like, you know, the other planes won't get the love they deserve as well, and also the Concorde streams tend to be fairly longer, so that is also one more thing that I need to consider. Possibly, yeah, we're gonna use that livery a lot of times, and then a lot of times on the actual routes we'll use the actual liveries, and on like some of the non-actual routes, made-up routes, we will use the Simjet livery. Well, I fly the A350 too much. Yeah, man, that is good. All right, here, coming in. Look at that. Look at those corrections we were making. That's how much the winds were affecting us. Like constant corrections. I haven't done that for a while in X-Plane. Oh man, look at that. Okay. I was like, where did we go? Here we go. Just a little, yeah, just a very small balloon there. And then I was like, okay, I just gotta have to bring this one down. But we got the very good center line. Not too bad at all. Gotta chase the sun on the next one. Absolutely. We got, oh, by the way, guys, we got the next stream coming tomorrow. Thursday, I'm a little busy, so we're doing another makeup stream, this time in advance, and we'll be streaming tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 2400 or 0000 Zulu time. We'll see what plane to fly. If you have any recommendations, put down the route recommendations, 1.5 to 2 hours in length, in our Discord, and also along with the plane. And that is all we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be it for today's stream. Thank you so much for everyone who stopped by on the channel. It was a pleasure. Thankfully, we could get a pretty decent approach on this one, so I am pretty glad about that, and I hope you guys are as well. I will see you tomorrow. Until next time, bye bye, take care, stay safe everyone. Sim Aviator is signing out.